that's what they'll try to do from 25 yards out.
Mason Laramie has made 6 of 8 field goals this year. The 75% number is 4th best in the Valley. His long, successful kick is 47. Oh, they're going to fake it. And there's a pass, and it's caught for a touchdown for Western Illinois to Nathan Carshins.
A little bit of celebrating right there on a little trickery that worked out very, very well for the Leathernecks. Nobody in the building expected that, especially the Bear defenders, and they got caught looking.
Carshins just fired out there from the end.
Boy, had he dropped that one, he needed to just keep running back to McComb.
And it's driven through, and Western Illinois gets 7.
Little surprise play that caught everybody napping or expecting the unexpected, and look at that, just played out so well, and they didn't have that last man covered, and it gets them on the board.
So Jack Beulke will come on to punt it away.
Careful the sun here.
Tyler Feldkamp back right shy of midfield as Beulke pushes him back. Feldkamp a little slip, and then he gets picked off.
But no flag was thrown. Back to punt. Jack Beulke in his home state. He's from Wanamingo, Minnesota, punting, and he has about 140 people, which I believe is about half that town, up here watching him today. Good punt, high punt, no return on the fair catch. Gophers will start at their own 35.
Yeah, we have a number of Minnesota connections here. You talk about Coach Kirkwood played here. We have Beulke who's played here. Coach Prefer's dad coached for the Vikings here.
Just like that, fist goes in the air, 4th down.
Thomas Rush brought some nice pressure on the edge there too.
Great athlete.
Yeah.
And Thomas Rush can rush. Got a sack last week, can drop in coverage. He can do it all.
Kind of disoriented Davenport there. So now a punt. And Redding will make the fair catch back at the 30.
Jack Beulke will punt it away. Back for UT Martin will be Jordan Castleberry. Castleberry is speedster for UT Martin. He is on the 8-yard line. Kick is away. Castleberry looking, fakes it, goes out of bounds. Looks to be right around the 3-yard line. Excellent kick. Excellent kick by the Leathernecks to pin UT Martin back.
The football after New Mexico State. Now they're proving that, hey, we can pass the ball as well. We thought you guys were being a little too aggressive. We wanted to make you wait for it. But here, have some passes. Are you happy now? Coach Shiraka definitely will have a smirk at his first press conference next week saying, are you guys satisfied? Can I do my job now, please?
You could have said that in the studio last week. Now we're going to get another look at Kirk Shiraka's offense when we come back.
Time on the field.
After Quentin Redding hauls it in.
That it just fell incomplete. As the punt's away from Beulke, this one will take a Western Illinois roll inside the 20 and down at the 15-yard line with 1 minute and 18 seconds in the second quarter. All the way down to the 15, just a booming punt to flip the field here for Youngstown State.
4th down and punting situation. Again, against the wind, North Dakota State will just let it roll. And they'll be pinned back at their own 12-yard line with 12:48 remaining.
Jack Beulke is the punter for Western Illinois. Yards on the fly, and the return.
That was ugly. They're going to come in, they're going to be upset, and they're going to want to rewrite what went wrong last year.
Yeah, won't be an easy route out of the Big Ten West. East Lansing, the site of where P.J. Fleck's first game as a head coach for Western Michigan took place back when he was 31 years of age. Still feels like he's got the legs of a 31-year-old running around at practice. We loved his kicks yesterday. He had a little bounce to his step. 62-10. Minnesota just looking at the finish line now.
But I like the attitude. You want to build that attitude in defense. Just go to play fast, and as you said, not try to overthink it.
On in there, you got to play with a different mentality in there.
Beulke, fair catch at the 33-yard line, and the Jacks will have 2 minutes here.
Because of a pick six early in the game, in the first minute of the game, and then march down the field in their last possession, an 80-yard drive for a go-ahead score. Now they're going to get the ball back here at the very end of the half. The kick is away. And it's going to roll down inside that Illinois State 30. That's an excellent punt that's going to not only take off some time, but put the Redbirds down at about the 22-yard line.
And great job by the special teamers as well. You're not prematurely grabbing that football. Let it come to a complete stop because the officials won't blow it dead until that ball completely stops rolling.
A 47-yard kick for Jack Beulke. The punters had a good first half.
For the Leathernecks.
Jack Beulke, you had the touchdown pass a little earlier on the fake field goal. Get it away. Navion Mitchell is back there and is covered very well. Ridden down by Nathan Carshins, who caught that touchdown pass. Reached 20 career sacks, and the first since DeLon Fowler in 1992 through 95. Leathernecks will punt.
Good kick.
Before the break. Yeah, and I think Jackson had first down distance if he's able to bring that pass in. It looked like he was right at the marker, so he would have had to stay on his feet. But I mean, good job there by Bruno to escape the pressure and give Jackson a shot. And Jackson just couldn't bring it down. It hit him in the hands, and I don't know if he didn't watch.
Beulke to punt. Williams lets it bounce, and it takes a great Western bounce into the hands of Williams. And he gets piled up on at the 15-yard line. SIU's defense gets the 3 and out to start. And a fair catch called for by Williams at the 31, and that's where the Salukis begin this drive here today.
The tackles and sacks here today.
Beulke's going to be kicking it from about a step inside the back line of the end zone.
Annexton standing at just the 40-yard line right now.
And the punt rolls out to about the 47-yard line as it is downed.
Western Illinois starts the second half with a 3 and out.
Minnesota native Jack Beulke back to punt here in his home state from the 29. Gets it away. Wobbly kick off the right side. Looking for a roll. He gets it inside the 40, down near the 30, marked down at the 31-yard line. So ends up with a 48-yard punt out of it.
Designed quarterback runs. And some of these games we've seen earlier this year, that has been a focal point, but not here today in this game. Jack Beulke's punt rolls out of bounds across the 45-yard line. And this defense for Indiana State, they're going to be punting out of their own end zone, but that definitely could have been a devastating pick. Jack Beulke out to punt it away for Western Illinois. This will be his third punt today. And it's off. Fielded inside Western Illinois territory at the 41, running left side. He's got a seam, and he's finally wrestled down. It's Juan De La Cruz, the linebacker, there for Western.
Skyhawks, defending champions of the Ohio Valley Conference, got to the second round of the FCS playoffs last year. Punt on the way for the Leathernecks. Fair catch called for by Castleberry.
Beulke will boot this one away. Dakota Caton back to return for the Sycamores. Had trouble on the last punt. Beulke able to get this one away. Caton signaling for the fair catch. At about the Indiana State coming on for Western Illinois. Well, and it did look like there was movement on that line, so I'm not exactly sure why that wasn't whistled and the flag was thrown, but on to punt this one away for Western Illinois. So 3 scoreless drives from both squads here. A little bit of a low snap. Beulke gets it away. Hampton back to return. He'll fair catch at his own 27-yard line. The turnover on downs is going to result in maybe a little bit of a shift in field position. Punt nearly blocked again. A low line drive from Beulke, and this one's going to Roll out of bounds at the Leatherneck 38.
On those, so UT Martin's going to have to figure something out. I think you'll see great adjustments by both teams at the half as Beulke comes on to punt it away for Western Illinois with 4:07 remaining in the half. Backspin coming, fair catch called for by Jordan Castleberry, and he's going to
back.
And again, they had 2 kicks blocked last week. Watch the left side of this field goal blocking unit. Both blocks came in between that wing trophy to remain theirs for, I think they're going on 10-something years if that offense can't perform better. Oh boy.
Well, Laramie Mason from 47 trying to get Western Illinois on the board. He does. So Mason showcases the leg, 14-3 now. The edge for the Gophers. As Myers Hendrickson in his first year as the head coach sees his guys get on the board. 70 seconds to go in this opening quarter. PJ Fleck, the details that he puts into this program.
Mason Laramie on for a 35-yard field goal attempt. Slides it through. Western Illinois points on the board here early in the second quarter.
Defensive back as opposed to trying to outrun him on the sideline. Western Illinois will make that adjustment. That's a nice job of coverage, forcing this field goal attempt. 40 yards for Mason Laramie. Line drive, and he will split the uprights. So the Leathernecks get on the board to open up this second quarter as they trail the...
Here in the third to attempt one. From 42 yards out.
Missed one from the similar distance.
This time he kicks it through. So he's 8 out of 11 for the season.
Touchdown confirmed. Jacks got hit on the attempt, but it goes through anyway.
There it is. And with Nassim Brantley, look, Nick Davenport is a gunslinger. And when you trust your guy, single covered, double covered, triple covered, there's certain plays you just throwing up and let God deal with it.
He was the Missouri Valley Conference Newcomer of the Week last week. Transferred to Western Illinois this season from Sacred Heart.